Hey everyone. So we finished sowing there this evening. Starting to get a bit dark out. It's about 5 o'clock on the 28th of October. We got on fairly well, and 3 ploughs for the most part, 2 5s and a 4. You can see the combine in the back. We got our 6490 back. We think she's putting out what she's supposed to be now, so hopefully she'll stay going. She's a little dirty because she's been busy. But anyway, this is our sewing outfit. I just thought I'd give you a quick talk through because I didn't really get time to do much videoing. We run a 4-meter forward press behind a Case 5120 with flotation tires on it. So that allows us to run our 3-meter grubber instead of having to run a front press and some sort of tilling device. That means that we can get away with only having the 190 horsepower tractor on the drill. The grubber is a great job. My father's been running one since as long as I can remember, and I'm the same. We made this one ourselves about 2 years ago when we bought the Lemken drill, because the one my father had wasn't heavy enough. It's the same concept, only instead of having the wheels here, they were out in front here, so they stuck out another good bit in front of you, and it was a bit of a nuisance. The other problem was that instead of having 2 independent points, it was a bar that ran the length of the machine. So as a result, the grubber was nearly steering the tractor instead of the tractor steering the grubber. So with this one, we strengthened it up and put extra spacers in to stop it from sliding along. Then we put a toolbox on, and I have all my spare discs and vice grips, so on and so forth. Spanner for changing the tire should I need it. And then we have an extra, I think there's 25, 50, yeah, there'd be a little over another 100 kilos in the front as well. And that with all the other bits and pieces, there'd be another 200 kilos there. It's a very heavy one pass. And then we put these lights on the front to help with trying to find the scribe mark. Yeah, so that's the grubber anyway. I know we were talking about changing because with the last 2 years it's very difficult to run the 4-meter forward press ahead because of wet conditions, and having another driver there as well. So you have 4 machines in a field, 5. It was 5 this year with the amount of ploughs we had, trying to do it. Whereas if we could run a front press with some sort of tilling device, we might have to drop a gear, but we wouldn't be any worse off because we're down a tractor. But sure, we'll see anyway. Ideally we could just be down to 1 sowing machine instead of running all the ploughs, but we're still trying to get our organic matter up, and we don't think the soil will quite support it yet. So anyway, so we'll move back to the drill. I'm literally just back in the shed here, so it's all very dirty. And I probably should have done it out in the yard. But this is our Lemken Solitaire 9 with the biggest hopper they have. It holds about 1.4 ton of barley. Yeah, just shy of that, yeah. And it's a great job. This was the one thing when we changed the one pass. My father had an Amazon with a smaller hopper, held about 400 kilos, and I said that we needed the bigger hopper, and that was all there was to it, because I can throw 2 or 2.5 bags of seed into a small bags will top it up, and I can just sow for 3-4 hours without any interruptions, any problem. Whereas with the other one, you were only taking the half ton, and it's about 6 acres worth of seed, and you were stopped then, and you have to go get more. Whereas I can keep going with this. I personally think it's a far superior job. But anyway, we had the Zircon 12 para harrow on it. The other thing I wanted was heavy duty everything on it, because the Amazon special my father had, we were always trying to replace things weren't lasting on it. So it's a good machine anyway. We split it and put the air seeder on it for sowing grass. So you can, I don't know if you can see here, is it too dark? I think it's a bit dark. Where we, it's 3 pins anyway. Here we go. So you can see 1 pin there, 1 there, and 1 the other side. This is I got a professional in to wire up my cameras. I wired in the cameras, and I done an okay job on it, but the wires got loose and got caught and pinched and broke. So I had to get a lad to come in and top them up, or fix them up, should I say. So anyway, so this is the back of the drill. We have 3 emergence markers on it here. It's actually a quite ingenious idea. Instead of running the big lads that fall down, it's saving a little bit of weight, because this is a heavier drill than the Amazon. But the big advantage to it is that the hopper is so close to the back of the tractor, all the weight is on the front, so it's not actually taking any more power to lift it. Now, on the Amazon we have their signature rubber ring on it, but on this one we have Lemken's signature packer roller. One of the big things I liked about the Lemken over the Amazon at the time was that when we priced the Amazon, I could get a coulter and then an after harrow and then the wheel, but I wasn't massively keen on that. What I wanted was the disc, then the wheel, then the coulter, or then the after harrow, which is what TFM and Lemken got me. So I'm happy with that anyway. Full set of new after harrow tines went onto it there this year. You know, other than that, it's been grand. I've broken the land wheel a couple of times, but that was just my own stupidity backing in too tight to a ditch. You can see up on top here the camera that was fitted. Great job. There's a reversing camera on it, and then a camera in the hopper. But and then lights. That was the other thing. There were no lights on the Amazon because the hopper was so small that you could see the lights off the back of the tractor. And I said, whatever about backlights on it, I wasn't buying another one without these lights on it, the side lights, because it's a wide machine and people just don't see it coming. There was another thing I changed on it, was that I wanted a hydraulically driven fan on it, whereas my father had a PTO driven fan, and I thought the hydraulic was a better option. Just when the tractor died, the fan died, and then it didn't use to block the pipes, whereas at least with the hydraulic fan, the power was still able to run, or the fan was still able to run, so it wasn't blocking anything. You can see here there's a bit of an oil leak on it. A bearing went in the fan, and that is done in the seal, and we changed both of them, but I think the seal was put in wrong. I'm not sure. I have to take it back out again. We only discovered it halfway through today, and we said we were so close to the end we'd let it continue. So anyway, we'll be taking the power washer and the grease gun to this machine now. I'll be getting new skirt boards for it now over the winter. I don't really think there's anything else to say on it, other than it's a fantastic drill, and I won't not be pricing another one when the time comes to change it. There's about 3,000 acres on it now, and we only have it 2 years. 28. We got it January 2018, and sowed the beans with it, and then 1920. So this is its 3rd season with us. I think it's a little over 3,000 acres on it, actually. I'm not sure. What was the other thing I was going to say about it? Oh yeah, the power harrow has an awful lot more done on it, because it comes off and does 200 to 300 acres of reseeding a year. So it's got a lot. It's that doesn't work like. But yeah, there's Bridgestone tyres on it. I wouldn't be biggest supporter of them in the world. They were nice. They're great road tyres, but not the most amazing field tyres. As you can see here, the front tyres are near enough gone. So my intention is to change them both and put them onto the 6485 because it spends a lot of its life on the road, drawing grain, drawing silage, so on and so forth, drawing bales. And I'm going to put 650s onto this. Probably go back to Cleaver. I like the Cleaver, but these tyres are coming in about €100 a tyre cheaper than the Cleaver. So we said we'd give them a try. We've tried them. I'm not, like, look, we have them a year and there's near enough no tread gone off them. But they're not a field tyre. Not for the sowing job anyway. Maybe a plough mightn't be as bad. We'll see anyway. But anyway, so this is my sowing rig anyway. We'll see. I do love the 6490. I think it's a great tractor. It's been here for as long as I can remember. I actually remember it being driven down off the lorry, brand new. But we've had it a good while. There's 9,000 hours on it. It's time for it to go to a plough and we get a new sowing machine. But as is the problem with everything, see what money allows. I just want to say quickly, this is our 4m forward press. It's twin roller. So basically what happens is for road transport, it's drawn on this and the axle folds down, or the, whatever you call it, the wheels fold down and underneath lifts it off the ground. And then when it comes to field work, the drawbar folds up. This bar then sits over there in that hook and this comes down to meet it. Yeah, that's all there is to it really. Just wanted to show it to you quickly.